Hi, dear friends and subscribers. Welcome to Cricket Happening Show. And what a dramatic day we had here at the Table Mountain, that is in the Sahara, at the played at Newlands in Cape Town, on the second day, where 23 wickets fell. Now, what was very interesting is that Australia yesterday, as you know, they recovered to 214 thanks to Michael Clark, went on to make 284 with Michael Clark scoring 151 of 176 balls with 22 fours. A stunning effort. But after that, South Africa replied with 96 all out. South Africa were rolled out for 96 by Australia. A combination of Shane Watson and Ryan Harris really putting the South Africans down. 96 all out, but with an 188 run lead which Australia had, one would have expected them to capitalize on that and probably put up a huge score and push the South Africans in. But what happened was that Australia were saved the ignominy of actually being all out for the lowest ever total in Tests by this 10th wicket partnership of Nathan Lyon and Peter Siddle, who put on 26 runs and put all the other Australian batsmen to shame. With Peter Siddle was not out on 12, and the highest score in this Australian second innings was Nathan Lyon, who made 14 runs. That really tells you the tale as what really happened. And Australia at one point of time were on the verge of being all out for the lowest ever in Test history, but fortunately for them, Peter Siddle and Nathan Lyon contributed 26 runs for the 10th wicket and got the score on to 47. So Australia were all out for 47, and this is happening after 1902. 1902 was the last time that Australia were out for such a low score, and today they were 47 all out. And again, the South African bowlers really swarming on the Australian batsmen, and what a super effort from the South Australian bowlers. Vernon Philander on debut having a 5 wicket haul, 7 overs, 3 maidens, 15 runs and 5 wickets. 5 overs, 1 maiden, 2 for 23 for Dale Steyn. Mon Markle, 6 overs, 1 maiden, 9 runs and 3 wickets. And South Africa in their second innings, given a target, they were given a target of 236 to win the match, and this is just the third day. We are going into the third day, and well, South Africa are there with a victory target of 236, currently closed there the second day at 81 for 1, losing Jack Rudolph, who was caught behind the bowling of Siddle for 14 with 3 boundaries. Graham Smith was not out on 36 with 6 boundaries, and Hashim Amla was not out on 29 with 6 fours. And now the tables have totally turned at this Table Mountain, where now it's South Africa were dictating terms to Australia. What a dramatic turnaround on a day in which 23 wickets fell. Now, just talking about the day's play here, Australia lost. Australia got. It was Michael Clark who got some tail-end assistance from Peter Siddle, who made 20, and he went on to make 151, as I said. And it was 284 all out for Australia. Dale Steyn, 20 overs, 4 maidens, 55 runs and 4 wickets. Vernon Philander, 21 overs, 3 maidens, 3 for 63. Mon Markle, 18 overs, 2 maidens, 3 for 82. But South Africa in their first innings, in reply to Australia's 284, collapsed to being 96 all out. The only good part for them was the time when the openers played with Jack Rudolph and Graham Smith put on 24 runs for the first wicket. Jack Rudolph was clean bowled by Harris for 18. That was the first wicket to go with 1-4. And after that, Hashim Amla fell. Now this is the time Watson came in and started scalping the wickets. Hashim Amla was LBW bowled, Watson for 3. Jack Scalise was Scott Ponting bowled, Watson for a duck. ABD Villiers was LBW bowled, Ryan Harris for 8. And after that, it was Prince who was gone, LBW bowled, Watson. There were a lot of LBWs there. Mark Bouch was LBW bowled, Watson for 4. And Graham Smith was the only one who was the highest scorer. Clean bowled by Watson for 37 of 48 balls with 3 fours. Boucher 4. Vernon Philander was dismissed for 4 by Harris. Dale Steyn was not out on 9. Mon Markle was run out by a direct Peter Siddle throw there. Imran Tahir was bowled by Harris for 5. And at one time, they looked like they would be following on because they were 83 for 9. In fact, they were 81 for 8 at one stage, which soon became 83 for 9. I mean, 81 for 8, probably they could have followed on. But luckily, Imran Tahir stayed there making 5 runs. And also, it was Dale Steyn who was there, not out of 9, to save them from being following on. And well, 96 all out. And as I said, it was Shane Watson, 5 overs, 2 maidens, 17 runs and 5 wickets. Ryan Harris, 10.3 overs, 3 maidens, 33 runs and 4 wickets. Very good swing bowling. 5 overs, none for 26 for Johnson. Petersil, 4 overs, 1 maiden, none for 16. And Australia in their second innings, as I said, all out for 47. Beautiful bowling from Dale Steyn with lots of pace. Vernon Philander was moving the ball, and as I said, Vernon Philander was also getting the ball to bounce, which was making it extremely difficult for the Australians. And Mon Markle was also. But let us not say that it is only because of the bounce and some vagaries in the pitch that caused it. Well, it was not. Australia put up a very dismal show to being all out for 47, and it was like a telephone number. Shane Watson out for 4, Phil Hughes 9, Ricky Ponting was out for a duck, Michael Clarke was gone for 2, Michael Hussey was dismissed for a duck, Brad Haddin was gone for a duck, Mitchell Johnson was gone for 3, Ryan Harris made 3, Peter Siddle was not out on 12, and number 11 batsman Nathan Lyon was made 14 of 24 balls with 1 4 to be the highest scorer in the second innings for Australia. Shaw, and it was Marsh who was LBW bowled Philander for a duck. I mean, as you know, he was injured, but he came in and he made he could just contribute a duck there. And 5 wickets to Philander on his debut. 5 for 15, 8-wicket haul in his first test there for Vernon Philander, who was absolutely impressive today. Just carried on from what he did in the first innings. Dale Steyn 2 for 23. Mon Markle also got a lot of Australian batsmen with the bounce there. And just talking about it, it was Phil Hughes who got a lifter from Markle, and he actually hung up his bat and Rudolph took the catch in the slips. Ponting, got a ball from Philander to move in a shade, and he was trapped LBW. Michael Clarke was LBW Philander on the forward stroke. Michael Hussey slashed the ball to Prince in the gully, and he was gone on the bowling of Markle. Brad Haddin was committed to the stroke, trying to come a bit forward, but the ball bounced on him, and that is what Philander does. Philander gets the ball to really bounce, and that's what happened. Mitchell Johnson played into the hands of Amla of the bowling of Philander for 3, and Ryan Harris was out for 3. Now, as far as South Africa were concerned, they lost Jack Rudolph, caught Haddin, bowled Siddle for 14. But as I said, Graham Smith and Hashim Amla showed that there was nothing in the pitch and nothing to be. They went on very serenely and comfortably at close at 81 for 1, with Graham Smith playing some good strokes on 36 with 6 boundaries. Hashim Amla was not out on 29 with 6 4s. And now South Africa on the morrow, that is on the third day's play, required 155 runs to win this first test match. And what a match it has turned out to be. Second day, and on the third day, South Africa are chasing victory. Harris 6 overs, none for 26. Petersil 4 overs, 1 for 23. Shane Watson 4 overs for 15. And Mitchell Johnson 3 overs, no maiden, none for 17. Oh, what a dramatic day of test cricket we had here in Cape Town. And it's quite one can't recollect when this actually happened, where 23 wickets fell in a day. Absolutely dramatic turnaround in this first test match which is happening, and probably setting the tone. As you know, there are going to be only 2 test matches. So South Africa, if they could win it, that would be great for them, because then Australia would be left to square the series. But well, whether we are going to have something dramatic happening tomorrow, we'll find it out tomorrow at Cape Town. If Australia are going to strike it big like what South Africa did to Australia in the second innings, well, if they are able to do that, well, that will be something I will have a different tale to say tomorrow. That's it from me, your host Ram, for this cricket night. It was a pleasure bringing you this report on the second day's play, where 23 wickets fell in Cape Town. South Africa requiring 155 runs to win the match. I'll be back with a full match report tomorrow. Until then, it's your host Ram saying goodbye. Thank you.